Alright. Let's see how things are going here. If everything is... What is that supposed to mean?
If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
I didn't know that. Okay, that is interesting. I didn't know that by streaming Genshin I'm giving drops to people. That's quite interesting. Okay, mute before it starts repeating itself. Okay, let me just go to moderator mode. It seems like both are working. Let me make sure that volume. Ow! Okay. Yeah. Everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. Alright. With that out of the way, let's go to moderator mode. Or just make sure that the stream is going well. And things should be going fine. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back. You might realize... Wait a second.
Don't be afraid to
Genshin?
make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process.
In a second, did forget to do something. Freaking have to choke myself for freaking putting this. Okay, there we go. So basically, you might be saying, Genshin, why are you playing Genshin all of a sudden? And then for that, I'm saying, well, I missed yesterday's stream and I didn't know what I could do. Because of the new update, I'm having a bit of issues maneuvering through the tank tree in Enlisted, which means I'm basically doing the same thing over and over again, and I need to find some time to grind the game. So, I'm doing this. Now, unfortunately, I completely forgot that I could have streamed the Navia story campaign, but like a complete idiot, I completely forgot to do that. So, now, I'm simply going to do the event. Now, I don't know what's in the event. I have absolutely no idea what's in the event, but we're gonna find out together. And we're gonna do everything in the event. And after that's done, we're probably gonna end stream. It'll probably be a very early one. What the heck is this thing? An energy recharge greatsword? Oh, an energy recharge greatsword. Let me think. Technically with a 12. That's not all. That's not all. Okay, 1 second. Melusistance. Melusistance. Attack increased by 12%. That's not all. The support from all Melusines you've helped in Maruzia village fills you up with strength. Based on the number of them you've helped, your attack is increased by up to an additional 12%. The worst part is, one of my Melusines is glitched out of the game, and I can't freaking do her quest. I don't know why that's the case, but I guess that's the case. What the? Fontania Mues... Whatever. Let's just go. Oh, no, not that. No, not that. This one. Thank you. Alright, this might be a short stream. Depends, honestly. I guess we'll have to see exactly what it is about. We'll see very soon. Alright. What's this about? There's...
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How could you only be telling me this now?
Oh boy, trouble! It's always when we arrive there's trouble.
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, that. Oh no.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now!
Yeah, after we helped him, I think Inazuma and Sumeru. Let's see how he's doing.
Xavier!
Xavier!
oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
How have you been?
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Oh, why didn't you write a
Can't
contract?
you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
But wait, that means you're stuck. If they don't come back from their end, that means you should actually get some compensation.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in.
My gosh, Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival. That's a lot of F's.
The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria.
Oh, okay.
The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
Okay. Huh? What's that? Ding! What a very interesting sound effect.
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Good idea.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Alright.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year, you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Trial or treat?
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point.
Yes.
The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form.
Alright.
During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Oh, it's named after her, huh?
The what award?
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Huh. Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Is it the clothing store in the Court of Fontaine?
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
So wait. Ayaka is also an actor? Isn't she also technically one of the main representatives of the Kamisato clan? And one of the triple, what was it called? The tribe, I freaking forgot, man. It's been a long time since I did Inazuma. Yeah, she oversees festivals, if I remember correctly. But the issue with that is, wait, isn't Ayato also gonna be here? Wait, you're saying that the representatives of the Kamisato clan are one of the three main clans of the shogunate managed to convince the shogun to just leave to participate in a festival in Fontaine. Maybe it's to actually have better diplomatic relationships between the two. I don't know, I'm just trying to find. Maybe it will be answering itself in further on. I do remember seeing a video, well, not seeing it, but I remember, like, there was a video in the homepage which made me, alright, the event is out. I'm not watching the video because obviously otherwise I'll spoil myself the entire story. I made sure to watch the first 2 seconds just to make sure that it is part of the event. But yeah, I made sure not to spoil myself. Who knows? Maybe it is true. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress.
Ah, well, look who is there. I'm seeing a character here. When I think about it, let me check if there is, hold up, where's the where is it? Alright. I want to see who is Gischiori. Because, who knows? Maybe I'll see her. Who knows? But I want to make sure because I'm very bad. I also heard from, there we go. Oh, her! Okay. Okay, now I know who it is. Okay, nice. Okay.
Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Alright, the crack of muskets breaking the silence. Oh, hello, a cutscene. How chivalrous. Alright. Okay,
The value of knowledge cannot
The
simply be
arrival of
quantified
A.
in monetary terms.
hey! I don't know. It's a bit unfortunate. I really would. I do think that unfortunately I need to wait for the events to be fully released after a while and then making videos of them. It's just that I'm always like, I don't want to because I always want to know what's. Oh great! I need to use the freaking elevator. Alright. So that's... What an interesting design. I should have probably waited for the...
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Group comes together is really exceptional.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Well,
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
the trees that go everywhere. What? Wait, what?
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
And that's the problem again.
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
I'm kind of not that rich anymore, Paimon. Be careful with what you're saying.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
Wait. That's orange. That's a Geovision. We're gonna get another Geo character? That's interesting. Although if I remember correctly... I remember that there were some leaks about, you know, what's it called? What the frick is the bird called? My gosh, why is it when I need to remember names? Here, see? There's a Geovision right here. It's orange. It definitely has to be a Geovision because, like, a Pyrovision would be red. Like, I'm trying, but it's orange. It seems like it's a Geovision. Yeah, you wrote Quad Retainer. Cloud Retainer, yeah, Cloud Retainer, and apparently there's Gaming, which the first time I heard him, I just thought it was called Gaming. I was like, that's not right. But that Pyro dude cannot be called Gaming. So it's got like Gaming or something like that. But putting it together just sounds like you're saying gaming. Anyways, let's not talk about leaks. Maybe she's the other Geo 5-star. Probably. Although now that I think about it, we're on Fontaine. Why are we not getting more Hydro? We're taking too many Geos, in my opinion. Now, maybe because, you know, with her, with Navi, she's really good. Who knows? Let's just hope she's a 4-star, not a 5-star, because we already have a 5-star Geo, and we just got Navi up. Actually, no, it would make sense for her to be 4-star, right? Alright. It would make sense for her to be a 4-star, though, wouldn't it? I mean, at the very least, is what I think, but She hasn't been like a major part of the story, so I would really doubt. And this is an event quest, so I'm finding it very unlikely that she's gonna be a 5-star. I think she's gonna be a 4-star. I'm not sure, but because I completely. We'll see. Gaming, well, apparently you're confirmed that is a 4-star, so at the very we know that. All right.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
She has a plan.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Alright. Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Ayato? Ayaka?
Really?
Yoimiya.
And where do you live?
Why can't I freaking
We
remember?
Melusines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
You're so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
Just.
This is our stop.
Yep.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet. I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
For some reason, this thing just goes on auto even though I didn't ever click it.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Alright, now it's no longer auto, I'm assuming. Okay, good. So apparently that cutscene is automatically an auto, basically.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
I thought I would always get the lead road.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you.
Okay.
So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Surprise. Wait. Oh. What happened? Bro, what happened? Emiya is not... Interesting. Yeah. Yes, I get it, but I'm not gonna be that concerned. Was it also in the previous trailer that we thought that Fiorina would die? I don't think they would kill people. This is not. Remember, this is not Honkai Star Rail. They're not gonna kill. They're not gonna kill playable characters. Plus, I would think I would find it very confusing if they decided to kill the character in an event that won't be available in 20 days. Who knows? Maybe she'll be forced to become an actress, who knows? But after the freaking juke that happened in freaking in the 4.2 story trailer, I am not really that worried right now.
Oh, so you all know each other already. My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Weren't we already at shortage of Bora? Why are we going eating in a hotel?
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Alright, sure, let's scrounge up for Mora, but then let's go eat at a luxurious hotel. Wow. That's a...
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are. And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight. And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec! Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Alright, there's the hotel right there, perfect. I don't know how to feel, honestly. I wonder when Irina will be part of this.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Jamie is excited as always.
Yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Two. The Two Musketeers. Did one of them die? Why is there 2? Is it just to avoid copyright from the actual freaking thing? But why 2?
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
That would be copyright, yeah. But 2? Okay. 2 Musketeers. Not 3. 2. Well, what happened to the third one? Probably went on vacation. Would it have been interesting if, like, Genshin actually bought the freaking copyrights for the Three Musketeers to make a Genshin version of the story? Would have been very interesting, I think. But at the same time, this is for an event, so I don't know exactly if it... I mean, that's saying that, and there was an event where they freaking collaborated with with KFC, so that wouldn't be that surprising in my opinion. Three Musketeers? I don't think Disney were the first writers of Three Musketeers, were they? Unless Disney bought the copyrights. Depends on who owns the copyright. I don't believe that Three Musketeers was... And plus, there have been many different iterations of Three Musketeers. So I don't believe that Disney owns all of it. I'm gonna check. Alright. Owns copyright of the Three Musketeers. Is in the public domain. Nope. It is a public domain. By Alexandra Dumas is in the public. Most of the movies versions aren't though, so you can. Okay, the novel you can the novel of the Three Musketeers is copyright free, but not the films. So the novel itself is I think the original story is copyright free, which is why many people have done their own iterations of the Three Musketeers. At least that's what I think. If I'm correct, that's what I read, though. But yeah, the novel version is which makes sense, because I've seen a lot of people making their own different versions of Three Musketeers. So, I'm assuming, yeah, the original novel is copyright free. So technically speaking, they could have done this and not be copyrighted, because, you know, the novel, the original novel, The Three Musketeers, is actually, like, copyright free. But maybe there still might have been some risks of copyright of some sort, because remember, the films of The Three Musketeers isn't copyright free. But being the fact that the films got their ideas from their novel, I don't know. It is a very... I don't know, I don't know. It's a very confusing mess, which is why I have a very hard time, and I'm very paranoid when it comes to copyright. Because there's such a big confusion about it.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
What? Really? Okay, sure, I mean... Not that you're the heads of the Ayaka. What are you two doing here? You're one of the three main freaking factions in Inazuma, and you're the two representatives of that, and you're in Fontaine acting. How does that make any sense? What's the purpose of this? At first I thought it was to further diplomacy between Inazuma and... but okay, apparently Ayaka and Ayato are just going to... What is not? Is Toma doing everything for the Kamisato clan? Like, both representatives are outside of Inazuma. I don't know. I bet this is bothering me because I was like, maybe I will get the answer later on. But I'm like, these are two. It's basically like asking if, I don't know, some person really high in government, like, I don't know, I don't know, I was not, let me think, in this case it's festival, so some sort of a politician that is that is working for organization of festivals and stuff like that. Imagine if a person that important decides to randomly leave to another country just to act out in a film for a festival. That they went on vacation, they had stress. Yeah, but it's a problem when you have both representatives of the clan outside. Like, who's representing the clan right now? And you have to remember, the Kamisato clan is one of the 3 main clans in Inazuma. Who is organizing festivals? Aren't they technically also the ones who help organizing marriages? From what I remember from Ayato's story quest. I feel like it's a bit of a stretch to make the boat representatives or outside of their country acting in some random film. I mean, yeah, there's a national festival for... I mean, maybe, think about it, maybe they're trying to get inspiration from Fontaine's national festival. But even so, I find it like it's a pretty heavy stretch for both of them to be here.
Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hope this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Of course! The one time I start arguing about the reasoning, they say it exactly the line after. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Oh no. They just gave the answer. But why are they here? I spent 10 minutes talking about why they're here, only for them to say the line afterwards. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that is comedy. Oh my gosh. I was like, probably you're doing it for like relations, but for E saying nothing, just that, and then they say it like. My gosh! All right, let's just continue.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
Yep, there it is. There it is. In all of if its simplistic glory. Oh my gosh.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation.
I'm already seeing the funny moment. Somebody just stop, like, sees me freaking complaining for like 13 minutes, goes 10 minutes later, makes me finish the conversation, and then it goes to the answer, and I'm like... that's a funny moment, man. I really need to start spending some time making funny moments, because that's comedy gold.
This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible.
It is a collaboration between Inazuma and Fontaine. And... this might be a stretch. Might be a very big stretch. Fiorina is directing the film. I'm really doubting this. But wouldn't it be awesome if, like, I don't know, like, the Shogun would just visit Inazuma for a day or something, and, like, Fiorina gets to meet Raiden? Like, she gets to meet an actual Archon? That would be quite interesting, in my opinion. Because remember, from Raiden's voice lines, we know that Raiden knows that Fiorina is a human. But what would Fiorina think if she ever meets Raiden? I'm really actually pretty curious, honestly, now. But it's a very unlikely thing. It's been... Although, we have seen moments where, you know, Venti and Zhongli have interacted with each other. Maybe this could be the first time we would see Raiden interacting with another Archon. Maybe Fiorina? Well, actually, Fiorina isn't an Archon. Freaking heck. Now that I think about it, I just said spoilers. Fudge! Oh, man.
If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
Bro, you're not gonna Bro, if you don't have another solution, you just have to take it, man.
All right. I'll do as you say. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough Mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Jeez! Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, good for you, but don't make yourself homeless.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
a few pennies.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Man, okay.
Ew. Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen.
Did you just say ew? She just said ew. A guy crying. And I thought laughing was disrespectful. She just straight up said ew. Okay, Kyori might actually start to get very fun. That got me. Ew. That got me too. It's like I was trying to hold in my laugh because that freaking cry was making me giggle because it sounded so fake. And then she was like, ugh, ew. Oh man, alright. Okay.
So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
And Yoemi is becoming part of the cast. Filming and production. So, try to draw for your assignment. Good luck.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics.
A clapper loader? Okay, hold on. I need to see if this is... What the frick is a clapper loader? I need to see this. Oh! The one that puts the film into the camera. What's it called? Clapper loader. First time I heard clapper loader, I thought they would like somebody who does clapping. I'm an idiot sometimes. Does a clap. Loading a raw film stock into the camera magazine. All right. Okay, that's a better. Okay.
I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
Oh, no, she's... Why do I feel like everything I'm doing is simply pointless here? I literally researched what clapper loader is, and Paimon is just asking it herself. Okay.
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
Okay, that is a better. I guess that's a better explanation of the basic putting in that. Shot with the camera operator because shooting the work requires. Okay.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
I'm pretty sure from seeing the front thing of the event, pretty sure.
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that!
All right, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
That's the thing that.
Fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Camera operator. I mean, I spent a year practicing photography, so maybe that could work. At the same time, that was a very basics, and I don't know.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yeah, and how half of them were the back of my head, and it still counted. I call that the action clip.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
Wasn't I an actor, though, in that one? Okay.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Lights, camera, action.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
I think we'd better get to work.
So all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
I wonder who.
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Furina.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
I mean, this one is a big film. Maybe she would.
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
Oh, I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent.
Alright.
Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
Anything!
Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Don't tell me.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Alright.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
Just don't be annoying like last time, Paimon, please.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon. I wonder what she would like.
Macaroni?
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontinalia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontinalia festival happening right now? I heard Evil tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
Pretty smart.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontinalia mousse.
Okay.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
Jeez.
But what could that be?
Your words of praise.
I get it. I get it. Wait, where is she? Ah, yes, of course. Have a new recipe too. Good. Let's see what it tastes like once. Tastes like what? Let's see how to cook it once we're done. How it tastes like. Nice one, me. Eh. Don't drop too far, otherwise you die. Okay.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
That's a Geovision. That's a Geovision, alright. And it is an Inazuman one. So yeah, she's from Inazuma, definitely. I mean, we already know she came from Inazuma, but that's an Inazuman Geo, vision. But you can see from the shape of it. So yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
For being French, she does have a lot of British lines.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in rain is a really smart idea.
What just happened?
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
No need to be just regular boom.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader And he's the camera operator.
Yep.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I have experience.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
Oh gosh.
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera.
Okay.
All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
Whatever you say, Director Furina.
Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work.
Okay.
Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Okay. Stella is the boss of the... has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can not only precisely control strength of temperature, but also takes no effort from the... of her forging machine. Film several shots according to the director's requirements and compile them into a video. Camera position is key, and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. When filming, there will be a narration requirement. Select the most suitable narration according to the story. How to satisfy all the director's filming requirements. After selecting the most suitable choices for all of the camera position and narration, you may begin filming and see the results. Okay. The Beaumont workshop. Alright, that's this. Right? You need a scene that show... Okay, 1 second. Select narration. Okay, 1 second. Film record for Team Beaumont workshop as a weapon. This works that utilizes a forging machine, alright. This machine can precisely control the force applied at the temperature, making it perfect for doing exhausting and time-consuming work. What does this do? Alright. This, obviously. You need a scene that shows up the atmosphere as a still works. Pastel can comfortably enjoy each day of the work. Probably this one. You need a scene that shows off the weapon arranged in boxes produced by the Beaumont workshop. That's a cake. What does this do? Okay. All right. All right. Let's see how this goes. I only saw a bunch of boxes. I didn't see anything much for the fourth scene. Maybe I did something wrong.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought.
Oh, never mind. Did it perfectly, it apparent.
All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
This is okay. And this has stopped working, obviously.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Yeah.
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervilat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh.
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Ah.
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's all right. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know.
Carrara? Yeah, probably yeah, that is Carrara, because what she called is known to have made the outfit for Navi and Carrara. It was mentioned in the beginning of the event.
Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Absolutely, no problem.
Rounding our new director, Fiorina.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
Huh, wait, when did you learn making metaphors? Got a few lessons from the heater or something?
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props.
Alright.
And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Clorand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her.
Clorand uses muskets?
Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
What, her pistol? Thought that was a... No, that's a flintlock. A musket. I've never seen Clorand with a freaking musket. I've always, at max, the firearm, I've seen her with a flintlock. Not a musket. Did she... I need to recheck all the cutscenes. I've never seen her with a musket. At best, in the trailer for 4.0, I seen her with a flintlock. You know, the pistol version of the musket. Clorand. We're talking about Clorand here. We're talking about the purple hair. No, the trailer she used a flintlock. Yes. Clorand had a wallpaper? Hold up, I've never seen Clorand with a wallpaper. Clorand... Wallpaper. Genshin wallpaper. I don't think she has a wallpaper yet. Yeah, Clorand, I have yet to see her with a musket. At least Clorand. I showed you to compare for the bunny and Hoyoverse. They just sent me the image super quickly again because I don't think I've seen it. Because if you're talking about the red, the pyro girl, no, obviously she's not Clorand though. What is the name of the pyro girl? I think about it. I need to see that.
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
I knew that! Oh my gosh. I knew that. The wallpaper of the red hair girl, that is not Clorand! Clorand is the purple-haired girl, you know, the one that uses the flintlock. I don't know.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevreuse.
All right, Chevreuse is the name of the pyro girl. Yeah, that's right here. No, okay. So at the very least, I know we know now by lore that Clorand, although she just uses a flintlock, she knows how to use muskets. You got perfect timing as well. You got perfect timed as well. Okay, Chevreuse, I need to see. She might be. Actually, no. She's very likely has a flintlock. I need to check her out. I didn't see her trailer yet, so maybe she probably does have a flintlock, but who knows? But we definitely do know she has a musket. Alright, so I need to see the trailer. So yeah, she has a flintlock. Okay.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions.
By the way, she showed up in the background in, like, the beginning of the event.
In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
Maybe a disguise?
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
You're asking that when you have the freaking pillars of the Kamisato clan as your actors. I don't think it's important how busy they are, because I'm pretty sure the Kamisato clan, Ayaka and Ayato would be incredibly busy right now. Maybe the pay would be an issue, but you're asking that when you have Kamisatos, whoa.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
Macaronis!
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Yeah.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Nice.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loaders commentary, Paimon.
Can't wait to see our film's premiere.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our 2 lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Huh. What can you do? Like, we started with this. Well, no sponsor. Let's see where the frick we can get the Mora from, because I don't flippin' know. She's still there. Bro, she has been there since the freaking start of the event. What is she looking at?
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
You're kidding me, Paimon. She's so freaking obvious.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
She's the captain of like a special brigade. I don't think she would be wearing common clothes.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Since this morning, too?
Just trust me.
Okay.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
Maybe she's Fontaine's Elon. Who knows?
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Having connections in general gives you a big boost.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
Huh.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Oh. They were speaking in codes. I felt like they were speaking in code of some sort, but it just was flying through my head. I was like, what the frick are they talking about?
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either.
Okay.
I am Chevraz, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
And they'll betray each other. There is no honor amongst thieves.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
So that's why she was there the entire time. Are these two there the entire time as well?
What's going on here? 1 second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys.
Interesting. Although, wouldn't the disguise have been better? Also, I'm having a feeling that the buyers were idiots to actually effect a transaction like that in front of an officer. Damn, alright. That's just, I don't know, that doesn't just look smart, that just looks idiotic by the seller. Who the frick would sell, contraband in front of an officer?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Well, as my traveler an idiot. Why don't you just arrest him immediately? So that you could, because by doing so I think you'd only catch the buyer. You need to make sure that the seller is also has in possession of it so that technically you can arrest both of them.
Yeah, Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
Huh.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevreuse. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevreuse's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
I get her.
The two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story.
With the fact that that we're both gonna go for Raiden, probably both of us are gonna get her, even by accident. Because the amount of pulls we're gonna have to make to get Raiden, probably we will get her. Very likely. By accident, even if you didn't want to. I'd sure do hope at the very least she's I mean, who knows? If she's a good pyro character, if she's a good pyro DPS, which I don't know if she's gonna be a pyro DPS, she might be a pyro support, I don't know. We'll just see. After all, she's a 4-star, so technically she would be available for also the standard banner if we don't get her.
So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Okay.
Huh? Just like that.
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Okay.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Hey!
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish.
Accurate as possible. Shoot you, Amy.
Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Wasn't he running a second ago?
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
I just realized she has headphones around her neck. Wow, alright, I didn't know that. She actually has headphones around her neck. It's pretty interesting. But how is she supposed to put on the headphones when the hat is on the way? I have something to tell you. You're under. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Alright. What? Where did she go? Why over here? Hello.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevreuse?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I haven't read it yet.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother.
Huh.
They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the Baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the Baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them.
Is this... No, there has... Well, it might be, but the thing is on its back. It goes to its back. Anyways, I think Yoimiya might be playing as the mother in this story. They found that mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. Yep, this is definitely the beginning scene, and this is definitely Yoimiya's part. I have a... Yep, I'm pretty sure this is the reason. Which is why, also, it's mysterious who shot her. Other members of the Baron's household. So Chevrolet kills the mom and is one of the Musketeers. Wait, we're talking about the story here. This I don't know. Maybe Chevrolet plays as an offshoot of the. Because remember, other members of the Baron's household. She could technically be also playing as a minor role as one of the members that shoots her. And not a major role, you know what I'm saying? Because she's technically she's the action choreographer, which means she's training the other ones to be action characters. So, but the background characters, Yoimiya, for example, plays the mother, who will only have a major role for the first half of the film. Not even in the first half, probably like the first quarter. And she, since she's the action choreographer, can also play as a minor role as one of the members of the Baron's household that shoots the mother. She's the captain of the Musketeers, and she's the one that shoots the mother in the story. That's hilarious now that I think about it. In real life, she's a Musketeer, and she kills the mother that forms two Musketeers. Even though technically that doesn't make it... That is... It's interesting.
However, the Baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother.
Two siblings, Ayato and Ayaka. That's the rule.
Many years later, members of the Baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best.
Never mind. Yoimiya is one of the Baron's guys? Yeah, remember, Yoimiya, in front of Yoimiya's dead thing, there was a rainbow rose. I remember that scene from the trailer, so this is what's happening. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So, Yoimiya is going to be playing as one of the members of the Baron's family. And she dies, a rainbow rose gets in front of her and her dead body. Okay. I don't know if Chevrolet will... No, Chevrolet is going to be the action choreographer, so I don't think she's going to be like the main choreographers like with Ayaka. I think it's going to be Ayato and Ayaka the ones that are going to be filming. At least that's what I think. So basically, the story is about these two. All right. So no.
The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day.
Yeesh.
But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers.
Damn. I was about to say something, but I forgot. Karma is a... I can't curse in this one.
They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep. The Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevrolet?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
There's a case that you need our help with?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before.
Oh great, we're not only playing the freaking what's it called? The camera guy. Now we're also part of the investigation.
There's been a recent murder case involving Muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Wait, no, Yumiya doesn't die. Maybe she does though.
Huh? Really?
But I really doubt
I
it.
didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
Really doubt it though. They wouldn't kill off a playable character.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon.
I would suggest you stop cursing in the chat, just saying I removed the panel that says that there is cursing in this. I would please ask you to please stop cursing in my chat. Because apparently they made a freaking thing of that. You can't have an overwhelming amount of cursing, otherwise you're gonna end up in trouble. Unless you tag something which makes your stream limited.
However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail. Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see Muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request. Nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Alright. Okay. Let's see what are the events of this. I'm probably gonna wait like 4 days before I'll do the other ones. And yes, I'm gonna stream the entire event, so I'm going to keep off the event until like there's someone as famous as you. I bet people are always handing at you their business cards. You know us? Shadow, this gets pretty sophisticated. Holding another in contempt merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant would make. I suspect the two of you are not quite so shallow as that. I didn't intend to flatter myself, but my elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Mr. Petit Lumiere. You plan on giving us your business card as well? Correct. I am quite keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences. In my industry, extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time and have already had quite a few blockbuster successes. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory. Nope. Well, that's okay. How about the arrival of an aquabus? Haven't seen it either. Ah, I see. There's nothing too remarkable. The road, the fame and stardom upon which we two brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. Film production, construction and planning narratives, the performances of actors, the cooperation between cameraman and director, and post-production and processing, all of it is a truly fascinating process. And among all these, I have that the process of filming itself is the most technically demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information that will be conveyed in the audience and the atmosphere they will feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you cannot expect a story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots. I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Would the two of you like to try? Seize the opportunity to revere in the glamour and charm of filmmaking. So what should we do? It's simple. I will provide you with a few simple themes that have already been formulated into short scenes. The important thing is to try out different ways to handling both the narration and the cameras, and combining them to film a few short scenes. Are the two of you interested? Interested have been piqued. Marvelous. Then once the two of you are ready, you may go to the filming locations I've already prepared. They will give you the feedback on your finished products. Alright. Let's just talk to everyone first. Take your positions. 4 ranks. Muskets up. Take aim and fire. Repel the enemy advance. Come take part in the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol special event and experience the joy of being a Muskets sharpshooter. Sharpshooter? Not a concept we're too familiar with. Looking at the stall, this guard setup, Paimon can't help but wonder what the event she mentioned could possibly have to do with the Fontanian Film Festival. Ah, it's the Super Zenith boss level forces. What in the blazes are you doing here? Ah, her again. Super Zenith boss level forces. You two help me promote my boot, I'll be able to hit my quota for sure. The what now? That blah 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 forces thing is another weird nickname for Paimon and Shadow, isn't it? That's right, it's a title for you to do that's becoming popular among some members of the gods. You might not remember, but we've actually met before, but considering how ordinary looking I am and the fact that I'm just a mediocre sharpshooter, I'm not surprised that I didn't leave much of an impression. Anyways, let's just pretend that this is our first meeting. I'm Chirena, a Special Security and Surveillance Patrol trainee, and I'm in charge of handling all sorts of odd jobs for the patrol. Given how popular the film festival is, the Special Patrol is hoping to ride on its coattails by running a publicity campaign with the aim of spotting hidden talent among the citizenry. So, ta-da! Behold the shooting simulator on the table in front of you, known as the 1000-pace interdiction arc-minute sharpshooting zone. This thing looks like a literal model of the Court of Fontaine. Ah, but not just the Court of Fontaine. This sand table allows you to change the area, so you can switch to wilderness scenarios if you want. Much less spectacular than the Court of Fontaine, though. Combined with a special pair of optical goggles that the Fontaine Research Institute developed for us, it lets you simulate taking out enemies from on high, just like a real Special Patrol sharpshooter. Basically, it's a game where you simulate using a musket to aim and fire on targets, right? But the name is so hard to wrap your head around. What are interdiction and arc-minute supposed to mean? I come up with the event name based on a famous line that Captain Chevreuse once exhorted us with, which aptly expresses our lofty aspirations. An outstanding musket sharpshooter always strives for pinpoint accuracy. At a distance of 1,000 paces, your shot grouping should be less than an arc minute, I think it's called. Reality, though, based on the current processing precision of mass-produced muskets and the eyesight of our sharpshooters, achieving a dispersion of less than a single arc minute when firing from any further than 100 paces away, let alone 1,000, is wishful thinking, to put it mildly. But if we're talking about Captain Chevrus, I wouldn't put it past her. Whoa, slow down a second, you're making Paimon dizzy. We have to hang up on the technical terms. Superset at boss level force is right. Sometimes not worth overthinking things, just give it a go. When I first joined the patrol, Captain Chevros told me that too. Anyway, please take these goggles, and when you're ready, you can start playing with the simulator on the table. Well, after talking so much, why don't we try it out? Paimon was curious what it felt like to fire a musket anyways. Looks like it might be fun. Alright. Next one. I will honestly say though, I do not believe that, Yoimiya will die. Personally. Sounds make no sense. I don't know if that's part of the story film or if she just comes out alive of it, but we'll see, I guess. My two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be the legendary adventurers of Tevat and rising superstar Shadow and Paimon. That's us, alright. We're certainly well known among the Adventurers Guild, but Superstars of Tevat, perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there are still many people out there that haven't heard of us. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. I would have been, what do you want? Oh, no, I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal. Join forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, Melise, I don't know if there's a French thing to ask. Melise, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go into Tevat, no one will dare to stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. I'd rather not attract even more unwanted attention. We don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director, huh? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? You saw right through me. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need someone who not only know how to fight, but also know how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who can do it all. But such genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of an avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finished my first film. I'm worried that I have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. Hit the nail on the head is the perfect solution for having actors who can't fight. We are pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just looking at our faces? It already is, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. There weren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors kick themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. Okay. In a way, the regular actors would actually be your doubles. Anyways, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handed the starring roles on a plate just like that. Also receive a large payment, and it'll do wonders for your reputation. And it really does sound like it'll pay off. What do you say, Shadow? Why pass up just such a juicy opportunity? Thank you so much for lending a hand. What dream come true. Well, even then, without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. There'll be 4 lighting scenes in the film, each with a completely different ambience. Each scene will also have its very own special lighting. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place of the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap things up. Okay, what's the last booth? Just get more from talking to these people, by the way, which is pretty good. Fontainia Film Festival. Great job, you really outdid yourself this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. Oh. I'm not just in for a scolding. The boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? You think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there's any professional therapist in front. Damn, Paimon, okay. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. I think that's a businessman. I'm pretty sure that isn't something a doctor can fix. It's only a job. Worst case scenario, you can always get another one. It's pretty important. Maybe we should help. At how high she's made the stakes seem, we can't stand by and do nothing. Just talking about it like this won't solve anything, though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard considering it's a technical issue now. Just how can I explain it? Well, first things first, my name is Helene and I'm an engineer working for the Fontania Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audio-visual equipment. To achieve a certain effect when filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at high speed. These stabilization platforms also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals playing the part of groups in the background. That way we'd be able to keep the cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. Jeez! How is anyone that picky even for a master craftsman? Producing something cheap but durable that works well and is nigh on impossible. But I managed it. After all, the customer's always right. We've had even fuzzier clients before. Nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. And what's got into you such a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers who have a basic grasp of mechanics or are physically fit enough have already been employed by the Fontania Film Festival for more important work. If the client received a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for some outside assistance. And if it means I end up losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it has my boss that signed that the agreement with the client. But I'll be the one the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. Got this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right, as long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. Might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platform performs when running at extremely high speeds, I'll set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. Lesser has to run after stabilization platforms within a specialized area that chase as many platforms as possible to the target area as quickly as possible. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. Me, not them. Alright. Oh yeah, for someone with poor stamina. Just a bit of running around. If you described it, Paimon's positive it would be a piece of cake. There's a few machines, just you wait, we'll be hot on their tails in no time. We might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What? Genuinely? You're actually serious? I'll pay you, please. The commission. We won't say no to that, but under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciences wouldn't forgive us. Just pay us however much we'd usually pay their testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Not just doctors, but miracle workers, here to resurrect my dying career. The testing site is an empty domain near the city. Well, I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After this many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Maybe. Amazing. Alright, let's just do them in order. Let's do the shooting. Alright, let's play around 1,000 pace at the blah, 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 blah. Bro, this game doesn't Mention and the targets don't require maintenance, so you can play as many rounds as you like. Let's see. I have to have at least 20 munitions remaining. Neither explosives or bullets will destroy. Explodes vigorously. Explosive bullets can... Alright, let's give this a shot. I need to maintain 20 bullets in the musket. Alright, let's see how this works. Start training. That's the base introduction act. Blah, 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 blah. Now let's press the aim button. Aim at the target and press the shoot button to fire bullets at the target. There's no barrels around currently. Boom. I overshot. I should have waited until he stopped. I hit the freaking pole. There we go. No, unfortunate, honestly. I overshot it again. Man, I'm so... Okay, now I didn't do it correctly. I'm doing that again, I'm embarrassed. I don't know, maybe I'm overshooting that, that's for certain. And I hit too many things. I want to do better. Alright, start. Boom. Alright. There we go, finally hit them. Now if I hit the freaking thing, I'll just kill it by accident. You die. There we go. Alright. Where is he going? You're too big! Nice. Boom. Alright, let's see if I can... There we go. Oh, hello, there was one guy right there. Aha! That's pretty far, not gonna lie. Oh, I could just wait until he gets there. Okay, hold up. There's no barrels right there, right? No barrels. There we go. Nice. Alright. Excellent. That's the only stage we have right now, unfortunately. From what I know, at the very least. I mean, actually, I should have double checked. I'm pretty sure that's the only stage. Is that the only stage? Yep, these are gonna be unlocked at least. Okay. Oh, what are these? Theater tickets, okay. Right, got that. Now. Alright, that's... Where's gift? Oh, that's what... Wow, okay, hello. Oh, and this is the event shop, which gives us more! I will not say more for more, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so now, stable events. I go to that challenge now, which is over later apparently. Oh no, this is a freaking... It's a combat trial. Alright. I could get them to at least level 2. Alright, so start. Okay, I could use a Yakab to... Why would I use Barbara though? Alright. To this. I have to check though what I could give to Diona. I don't think Diona has any artifacts. Yep, she has no artifacts. Shite, pickles, frick. I'm gonna try to do a freeze team. See if this works. Man, I really need to go to the bathroom, jeez. I'll be right back. I really need to go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Alright. Apologies. Wait a minute, I think I need to do something. Of course. Wouldn't be this, because it's always this issue. Thank you. Second, I'm fixing something very quickly. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Remove this, remove this. Go back here, go back here. There we go. Alright. Not this again. I really need to give personal sets to everyone. I'm gonna need her. I guess I'll take the. I guess I'll take for now. Ow. One. Nothing with cryo? No, this is sounds, never mind. I think I need something with healing bonus or for something like this one, but I can't really... There isn't really much I can do. I'll just put this one, I guess. And finally, wait. I remember there was something for cryo damage, isn't there? Actually, no, I hate healing bonus for this one. Yeah, sorry. Alright, let's see. What about Mona? If I can find her, where the heck is Mona? Oh, there it is. Oh, she has 0. Why? And yeah, my Hydro characters. I have stuff on healing, but I need. Man, what the heck? Yes, I know. I know. I know that Mona needs freaking noblesse. Oh my gosh, alright. What do I give her? From who do I give it to? Should I just take Cookie stuff for a brief moment? Yeah, I'll just take Cookie stuff. I don't really want to start making sets and confusing to who I gave them to whom. Just take Cookie stuff. It's all really good. Well, actually, that means she has a lot of elemental mastery. I'm not in the mood for this right now. I'm really not in the mood for this, I'm gonna be completely honest. Weapons. She has a good weapon. Good. Let's just give it a shot and just get in. Start. As I said, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty, right. So you unleash a Hydro Shockwave centered around your active character every... The Hydro damage, all cryo damage dealt by being... Ooh, okay, so this is actually a freeze team built. Alright.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Kaput!
I'm having your drink.
If I'm correct, this works like this.
Embrace the ice.
I press the wrong button.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Take flight. So rude.
That is what that.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling snow.
No, you don't. T again.
Look at you, Bluebell. Yeah.
Written in the stars. Delve into depth. Things are about to get done. My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Boom! Lighting ready again?
Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Game's up. Fun's over. Kamisato art.
Boom!
Sumetsu.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They all ran away.
I'm having your drink. Huh, you.
Busted.
I really don't understand. Okay.
Here comes the catch.
I wonder how much points I need now that I think about it. That's... Select stage. Oh, ooh. I do feel like I could have done it much better, but ouch. I don't know. I really need some good artifact sets, I'm gonna be honest. I can't be doing all the swappity swaps all the freaking time. I'm correct. This one I took it. Diona took it. Alright. And I should probably give these all back to Coop. Mona was pretty useless on that one, I'm gonna be completely honest. I guess Yelan was enough support, in my opinion. But what do I put as a third character? Shinsho would be really nice, but Shinsho is currently being leveled up and he doesn't have the appropriate sword. Because I don't have it. Now I know why some people actually find it viable to put both Shinsho and Yelan on the same team. If you don't have one, you have the other. And you can always constantly do Hydro. Never-ending Hydro. Unfortunately, I don't have that. I really need to actually grind a lot more, like, what's it called? What the frick is it called? Noblesse, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's just go to the next one. I will not restart that, probably because I won't be able to. I hate combat challenges. I'm so bad at them, especially because I really need to upgrade my freaking artifacts. And I've been trying, but my gosh, this might not have some good pulls at all. Alright. Oh yeah, the other two. What were the other two? I wonder if you can like replay. No, you can't replay these. So I actually have to wait 4 days for me to be able to actually stream these. Fair point, I guess. Not that I have much of a chance. Anyways, that's Alright, now that's done. We can go to this challenge. Alright, let's see what this is about. Where? Wait, what? Oh, it's up there. Why is it up there? Actually, can't I just teleport to it? Thank you. Stirs to avoid in the opposite direction and approaching tester. Okay. Jump boosters can be found in testing. Pick up one from a stream jump that goes higher and further. It's perfect rep. Is that random? Alright. Alright, so basically, is this a multiplayer? Fine, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is the first time I'm doing this. Is this some sort of multiplayer event? Where is it? Where is my... Where is she? There we go. Yes. Actually, you know what? Someone else has already picked fairly. I guess I'll pick... I'll pick Charlotte, I guess. No, I'll pick Karina. I'll pick her.
I got a new letter from an
I don't know what this is all about, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I know what this is about. But I can't. Oh, but useful pathfinding technique. Alright, so I need... How does this work? Clean Nuvient. Oh. No, where are you going? Oh, frick. What? Okay, I guess that went that way, I guess. What does these do, exactly? I went the wrong way. I need to go from the other side. Alright. Oh, these ones. Oh, yes! I don't know how super jump works. I don't even know how to equip it. Ah, damn it. Fricky. Ah, no. Thank you. Oh, no. Ah, damn it. I'm doing fairly well, actually. Oh, no. Yes. No, where are you going? Ah, damn it. Ugh. I'm doing too bad here. I'm doing too bad here. I'm doing badly. Damn it. Alright. I still don't know. Oh. There we go. That's done. No. Ah, damn it. Actually, hold up. Come on. Huh, alright. Oh my gosh. So basically, you can't... I never used the super jumper, which is the hilarious part. I collected a lot of them, but I never learned how to use them. Huh. So how does this work? How many frick... What do I need to do with that one? Oh, I need to ooh, alright, I need to do that again, I think, because I need to collect more score. And each of every score... Okay, so I need to do that again, I think. Now, let me just... Wait, actually. The Ultimate Overlord's Mega Magic Sword! This is a Claymore, which makes me think, who the frick will use this? Energy Reach, so definitely a support character would use this Claymore. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to Chong Yun, who knows? We'll see. So I have to play that again if I'm correct. Later, actually. I have to play that again.
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off.
Okay, so, gameplay details. Let me just check. Scoring details. Okay, now, how do I... Okay, how do I super jump? Oh, I literally just need to jump. Let's see if this is... I just literally need to just jump over it. I don't need to go around it, basically. That's what I'm seeing. Who should I... What 5-star should I... Oh yeah, let me just show off Kazuha, why don't I? Let's see how Kazuha does things. He's the one that can fly normally. The jump boosts are not going to be that helpful in this one, in my opinion. Let's give this a shot, though. Oh, no, they're just... Okay, they're just there. Alright. Ah, damn it. No, gimme. Wait. Oh, yeah. Come on. Collect the jump boost, No, I said it to red. No.
Time to go.
Oh, damn it. She just went at it there, man. That ended up at the wrong side.
Time to go.
Come on. Yeah, those are all mine. Oh, no, that's going me. That's going here. Yes, mine. Oh. Okay, come on. No. That was the wrong one. Why did you send it? Oh, I'm winning. Come on. Oh, gosh, damn it. Why did they just leave? Uh-oh. Yes. Come on. Put it in. You. Come on. Come over here. She just gave it to me. Oh, thank you, my friend. I appreciate your kindness. All the ones on my side just left. Okay. Wait. Come on. Yes, gimme. Come on. Somebody's giving them to me for free and doesn't realize that they're giving them to me for free. That Yai Miko, I don't think she realized that she was giving them to me.
Tea parties are a must for the well-man.
Okay, Furina. I wonder if the total score is like... I wonder still. Let me see. Did it increase? Is it now full? I'm an idiot? No, that's not how you do things. Or is it like... No, I got all of it. Okay, that's how it works. So yeah, I had to play twice. It doesn't matter, just get through it and it doesn't really matter. Alright, so that's another pretty hefty amount of primos. Alright, into the frame. Oh, it's... Okay, hold up. A bit annoying that you actually have to go there, but... Oh, you have to... Okay. Let's go. Start shooting. At the frame, film several shots according to the director's requirement, comparing them into a video. Camera positions is the key. Some shots can select the most suitable narration according to the story. Once the position of shots are selected, you can start. Alright. An actress, played by Lynette, is lost amidst the underwater seagrass and cannot find her way. When she looks up, the sunlight illuminates her face through... Alright, let's see. Wait. Position from which you can take the picture Display the surrounding environment to the greatest extent, but will make the picture's detail hard to see. Take a picture. Try this. It can't be that far. Let's try that one. Film how the actress play. Okay, 1 second. Show the environment that the actress is lost in. Alright. Film how the actress looks as she swims through the seagrass. Show how the actress looks. It's this one, right? Let's give this. Like the bewildered expression by the actress played by that, I guess. Shining through the water. There. No. No, follow the sun's rays. Okay. Let's start shooting. Be that far. That good? That bad? Beyond Fuck off. Alright, I missed something. That's... Okay, I think that would be better. Let's try that. 20 points, 20 points, 20, 20, 20. Is that good? Oh, because she's lost. That should be the better one. Let's try this. It's 20. 20. 30. So I guess the first three are wrong, I'm assuming. Yeah, the first something is wrong in this one. Let me check the first one. Okay, so that's not good. So go back to this one. I'm assuming that now this is good because the narration was bad on the first one. Narration good at this one? Yeah. Okay, so this is supposed to be good. That should be perfect. Divine handiwork, thank you. Is that it? It seems like that was it. Nice. Now, if you don't mind, I would enjoy... Oh, more. Thank you. What is this? Oh, it's the thing. Okay, 3, 6, nice. Primos. I mean, I'm all out for that. So, okay, this is how it's going to go in my opinion, because it's, my gosh, 2 hours and 30 minutes to do this. Wow, that's quite interesting. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to touch the main story quest, alright? But, actually, I'm starting to wonder, should I start the event at all? Oh my gosh, that's so much. Alright, give me the Mora, give me the thing, and let me go to my shop to get more Mora so that I can actually hold up. Let me go to the shop because there's one thing I really freaking need is Mora right now. Mora? Yes, all of it. Thank you. That is 300,000 Mora. My gosh, thank the gosh. I don't know if I need any of these, so for now let me purchase the gems. No, that's not a good idea for now. Let's keep these for now in case I need to ascend some Fontaine character. Probably Fiorina. And Charlotte, but Charlotte I also need to level her up, which will be a bit of a difficulty. For now, that's gonna be all. I'm going to go collect my daily commissions. And increase the friendship of some of my characters that have little friendships that I'm not using. Like these characters that I'm barely gonna use, probably. Hold up. Yes. Primos, thank you. Go to here. Teleport. Hello, yes. Please give me reward. Please give me reputation, companionship, XP, so that I also upgrade that, and clay ball. Dispatch again. That is such a good button. Alright, that's 1, 2, Alright, this is I have 3 days as well. Okay, for now that'll be all. So everyone, how do I put this? Let me go back to my team. I really feel like the previous one I won just because somebody mistook their goalpost for their own, my goalpost for their own, which is hilarious. But yeah. So, everyone, I'm going to do this. In 4 days' time, I will be back to show all the story quests. I will probably... Actually, I will actually have to... I will actually check. I'm not sure, but I don't think I'll do the challenges on stream. You got a gist for what the challenges look like, what they are. One of them is basically just shooting. One of them is a combat challenge. One of them is that multiplayer mini game. And finally, then you also have that's making the film thing. So yeah, well, that will be all for today. Thank you all for watching. I'll make sure that in 4 days to 5 days time, I will do all of the rest of the story quests for the event. But this was the first quest you will have unlocked. And yeah, that will be all for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Actually, peace out.